Welcome. This class will be all about the feet. So you're welcome to find any props that may be supportive for you in this practice or process. So that might be blocks, it might be a bolster or some throw pillows or throw blanket, but nothing necessarily will be necessary. So it's totally up to you on what will best support you in this practice. So grab your props, if any, and join me in a comfortable seated posture. It's important to remember that comfortable might look and feel very differently for you from day to day. So please honor what's going to best, again, support your body and your mind and baby too, if pregnant in this moment. And when you get there, take a deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Let's do that again. Deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. And allow your eyes to gently rest. So that might mean closing the eyes. It might mean just softening the gaze or allowing the gaze to rest away from the screen for a moment. And in this moment, just check in with any sensations present in the body. It's okay if you're not noticing any sensations. And it's okay if you're noticing a lot of sensations present. The invitation is to simply become aware with a gentleness, with a kind energy. And let's turn our gaze down towards baby and belly if you are expecting. And for those of us perhaps maybe practicing and not expecting, you're welcome just to turn your gaze slightly down. An invitation to all expecting mamas to invite baby along in this journey with you. An invitation for all to connect with the wave of the breath, maybe watching the breath move the belly, move torso. On an inhale, filling up, and an exhale, gently deflating. Inhale, opening, reaching. Exhale, softening. And for anyone, if it feels comfortable to land with the palms on belly or chest, feeling the wave of that breath move in the body. And go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Let's allow the hands to come out back by our sides. And just checking in with the feet, maybe wiggle the feet. If you're in a space that you can, maybe roll the ankles or flex the feet. And let's go ahead and join me in hands and knees tabletop. So sliding any props out of the way. Hands and knees here. And check out a stance that feels supportive for you. So shoulders over hands, maybe, or maybe hands just a bit wider, and knees maybe a bit wider than underneath the hips. Your choice. Check out what feels good for the low back. And let's just start to sway the hips for a moment. Check in with your breath. Let's get a stretch through the upper back. So press through the palms, bring the hips back through center. Allow the gaze to come down towards belly, towards baby. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Press through the palms. See if you can allow the head to hang just a bit more. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come back through center, tabletop. Let's extend our right leg out long, so toes are tucked still. And we're just gonna sway front to back, front to back. So pressing into that calf as we press into the toes. And if at any point this is feeling like too much, you're welcome to gently back out of it, and less might be more for you. And next time we head there, let's go ahead and pause here with pressing back through the calf. Add a soft bend to that right knee. Allow your gaze to be down towards the hands, or maybe even towards belly and baby. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. One more deep breath in. Exhale out. Gently come back through center. We're going to take that same right leg out and around to the outside of our palms. So your choice here, if you do have blocks, you're welcome to bring them along with you, or if you had bolster, pillow to rest the hands down on, we're just going to get a hip stretch through our right inner hip and our left hip flexor. So again, your choice here, you can find movement side to side. If that left knee is bothering you at any point, you're welcome to um, double up your mat or place a blanket underneath that left knee. So I'm just moving to get my blocks. And you can move that right leg in closer or out. You might even allow that knee to drop open. So make space for yourself, make space for baby, make space for belly. You can play with flexing the right toes if that knee does open out to the side. So we're just checking in with the hips here. We'll get to the feet soon. Deep breath in, exhale out. Let's find half split. So start to press down through that right foot. Shift the hips back towards that left heel. Here's where you can bring blocks if you have them, or no blocks, on the outside and inside of that front foot. You can shimmy that foot forward, flex through the front foot so your right hip is drawing back towards your left. Gaze down towards that right knee or towards baby and belly. You're welcome to leave a big bend in that front knee. If it feels better too, you're welcome to bring that right hand on the inside as well and make a wider stance with your palms, creating space for baby and belly. Flex through those front toes. Draw that hip back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Spread through the front toes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's roll back through that lunge. So pressing back into that right foot. Take the hands back on the inside of that right foot and draw the right foot back to meet the left. Tabletop. Sway the hips. Let's roll the right ankle, foot, one direction and then the other. All right, changing sides here so you can stay as you are. And we're just going to extend the left foot back behind us this time. Left foot extends out, pressing through the palms. And let's find that gentle sway, pressing forward, pressing back. See if you can allow your breath to move you. And go ahead and press back, extending through the left leg, opening through the back side of the body. Press through the palms, soften through the elbows, soften through the left knee. Check out the gaze, if it can be down towards baby, towards belly, or maybe down at that right knee. If at any point that right knee is bothering you, you're welcome to place again a prop underneath or double up a mat or surface to support you. Deep breath in, exhale out. Come on back through center. Let's drag that left foot out and around. So we're coming into that low lunge again. So you might step that right knee back just a bit to create some space. Untuck those toes. And then you're welcome to find a block, or you might rest on fist instead of wrist if wrists are bothering you. Your choice. You could sway the hips for a moment. You can find stillness. You might even drop in a bit on forearms. You might open the left hip to the left, coming onto the outer edge of the left foot. Wherever you're at, find your breath. Allow your gaze to soften down in between your hands. All right, come back, press through the left foot, shift the hips back towards that heel, flex the left toes. So hands can stay on the inside of that left leg, or they can come on the outside. Your choice, blocks or no blocks. You can change the height of the blocks as well if you have them. You can reach them out just a bit further. Play with what feels supportive. Check out that front knee and draw that left hip into the right. Open up through the left toes. Spread them out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Gaze comes down. Soften through the neck. Let's slowly walk our feet out, or walk our hands out, rolling back into that left foot and sweeping that left foot back into tabletop. Hands and knees. Go ahead and flex the left foot, roll the ankle. Tap both feet gently. If it feels like too much, you don't have to do this. Just tap, 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 waking up the tops of the feet. All right. Flex through the toes. Walk the hands back. So we're finding a variation of hero's pose, but we're getting a stretch through our feet, through our connective tissue. So your choice, how far you go. You can start to walk your hands back towards your knees. Check out where you feel that stretch. Maybe you bring them up, hands up to blocks. Maybe you walk the hands up to thighs or to hips or to babe and belly. Your choice. We won't be here for too long, but if at any point it feels like it's too intense, a couple of encouragements. Honor your body. You can always come out of it gently. You can find your breath as an anchor. Use this as an opportunity to breathe through intensity. So deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out, deep breath in, deep breath out. One more deep breath in, deep breath out. Walk your palms back out, tabletop, slide any props out from underneath you, and gently unflex the toes, tap them lightly. All right, so we're gonna come back and sit on our heels, tops of the feet remain down on the earth. Walk the hands back behind you this time. So this also can be a bit intense for folks. So choose what is going to best support you. As you walk your hands back, you can also bring blocks along with you for support. Just brings the earth a bit higher. Your choice. We're gonna play with this opening of the tops of our feet and ankles. So you might lift one knee. Check that out. You might lift another knee. Check that out. You might lift both knees and lean back. So wherever you're at, open up through the heart space. Shoulder blades draw together. Elbows are soft. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Breathe through this. If at any point it's too much, honor your body. Slowly come out of this. So rocking forward. Let's roll back onto hands and knees, tabletop, and just kind of flex the toes or roll the ankles. Find your breath. Go in opposite directions if you haven't already, or change the feet that you're exploring with. Go ahead and we're gonna slowly come back onto our heels and swing our legs out in front of us, out nice and long. And sit up nice and tall. Another invitation here would be to sit up on a bolster if your hips are feeling a bit tight, or a block. So flex through the feet wherever you're at, drawing the toes towards you. So active legs. Hands can rest on your sides or on your thighs. Shoulder blades gently hug together. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Really flex through the toes. So an opportunity here to bring the legs a bit wider. You can release the feet. So we're gonna create space for babe and create space for belly. So here is your invitation. Couple options. You can find your hips down on the ground. You can bring any props in front of you. We're gonna find a supportive upper back fold. So we're rounding rather than folding. So we're creating space through the belly as we gently open up through the upper back. So if you do have any props along with you, you're welcome to bring a bolster lengthwise and put some props underneath. So it'd be 2 blocks for support to create this nice little ramp to rest down on. You can rest arms down on, maybe babe, maybe head. Another opportunity, legs might be out like a V. They might be bent. And you're folding over, hugging in this lovely prop. If you don't have props, no worries at all. I'm just going to remove them to show you. We're flexing through the feet. The invitation here, let's sway a bit, round through the shoulders. Let the head hang. You can bring the hands as far as they go, but maybe even keep some fluidity through the elbows. Flex through the feet. Roll the ankles maybe. And if stillness at any point is calling you, you're welcome to just round down and in. Allow your head to go. Create space for baby, for belly. Breathe into your upper back. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's slowly walk our hands up. Gently bring the gaze up. If you have any props out in front of you, let's just move them off to the side. And so let's bring the soles of our feet towards one another. So knees tip wide apart. So a couple other tips here. If you have any props, you can bring them underneath your hips perhaps to prop them up. Or if you have any pillows, blocks, or blankets, you can bring them to the outside of your thighs or your knees, your choice. So wherever you're at, soles of the feet are meeting. They might be closer to you. They might be a bit further. Create space for baby, create space for belly. And grab the ankles right now, kind of like the letter C or backward C around the ankles. And just begin to walk your thumbs up the back of the calf. So we're giving ourselves a gentle massage up and down the calf through the ankles. Find your breath. You can move slower. You can offer more pressure or less. And let's explore a bit more. So let's start to walk our thumb along the arches of our feet. So it's just like we're marching our thumbs up and down the arch of our feet. So again, you choose the pressure. Maybe even instead of march, you start to draw. And the encouragement here as we draw or trace with our thumbs would be trace away. So we're bringing pressure back up or fluid back up into our legs rather than pressing it more into our feet. Oftentimes during pregnancy, feet can get swollen and tired. So we're just gifting them some opportunities to relieve some pressure. And so you can involve more of your hand too, if more of your fingers want to get in there and massage the sole of the feet or anywhere else really on the feet. That would feel good for you. And you can continue to travel up the leg. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. So we're going to do some flossing with our hands now through our feet. So you can take your knees. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Let's take our knees up and your choice here. We can bend our knees here as they are. You can walk them out a bit further, but start to lace your fingers in between your toes. So it's like if you were getting a pedicure and you had toe separators, that's what we're going for. It might be a bit sticky with depending on how open your toes are feeling today or your feet. So be gentle. Your fingers don't have to go all the way in between. Maybe you just do a few at a time. Maybe you don't do both feet at a time. You're welcome to bring them back, soles of the feet together, um, and knees wide apart, or you can leave them kind of open. You can round to the back, let your head hang and drape. Your choice. Wherever you're at, take a deep breath in, exhale out. Staying here for a few more breaths. It's okay to shift and adjust to finding and feeling into what's going to work best. It's not about achieving anything or having to have to look a certain way or feel a certain way. We're just being explorers of our own bodies in this journey. Deep breath in, exhale out. Slowly unwind the fingers. So you can leave the legs as they are, but just begin to kind of tap, gently slap up the legs, maybe up the thighs, maybe on the sides of the thighs, sides of the legs, down the feet, sparking some more circulation. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead and find our way into a comfortable seat once again. And that might mean something different for you. If you are feeling comfortable and safe to do so in placing your legs up the wall. So for some pregnancies, that really doesn't work. It allows her feels too much in the vena cava, that nice, lovely blood supply to baby. So, if lightheadedness is a concern, I wouldn't recommend legs up the wall. If you practice that and that's part of your practice, legs up the wall or legs up a chair, you're welcome to head there and improve some circulation. If any elevation of the feet would feel supportive, so whether that's lying on your sides and just propping up the feet, or whether it's sitting down here and propping up the knees and leaning up against a wall, or just allowing your, like we're hanging out on a beach, allowing your hands to be support, that's welcome too. Really, the invitation here is just to find a comfortable way to rest and restore for a few more moments together. So once you land in that space, let's take a deep breath in through the nose, exhale out through the mouth. Maybe allowing the gaze to soften or eyes to close. And just bringing any awareness into any sensations present. Maybe checking in with the feet first. Any sensations present. And taking this moment to then reconnect with breath, feeling the wave of the breath expand through the belly and gently soften. We'll take some closing breaths with a little bit more sound. So you're welcome to just listen or come along with me. Deep breath in, exhale. Deep breath in, exhale. One more deep breath in, exhale. May we find moments to nurture ourselves. May we find moments to nurture those that mother. From my heart directly to yours. Welcome home.